Fisher, welcome back to the front. Let's work on stealth. Your gun should always be your last resort. Invisibility is your best weapon. We've got a network of photocells on your suit connected to a visibility meter on your OPSAT. If the meter's at 3, you're lit up like Times Square. Before you infiltrate the embassy, let me reintroduce DP Brunton, our interagency consultant. He's got an update for the mission.
I'll keep it brief. I'm sure you know I'm excited to be part of the team. The Joint Chiefs want this mission kept non-lethal and alarms at flat 0. We can't endanger the hostages.
Understood. And with some due respect, leave anything Lambert can say to Lambert. I don't want the voices in my head to become a crowd.
Get inside the embassy. This situation is delicate and largely unknown, so walk softly. Grimm's found you a back door.
Avoid the main gate at all cost. Blueprints show an ornamental stream running beneath the entrance. Looks like a viable way in.
A little wet's better than a little dead. That stream's your way in, even if it means moving slowly to minimize your noise level. Fisher, be careful. This village is a walk in the park compared to what needs to be done inside the embassy.
situation is getting worse in the embassy. They seem to be killing hostages now.
I've got a man in my way, Lambert. How flexible is my zero fatality mandate?
As a rock. In fact, we want you to make a new friend. From your onboards, that man looks like one of Sedano's lieutenants. Interrogate him. Find out what he knows about Sedano's defense parameters. The chatter we're sifting sounds bad, but lacks specifics. Details on your OPSAT.
I need information.
I don't speak English.
I'd be willing to bet your neck that you do.
I know a little English.
Good to hear. I'm going inside to meet your friends. Anything I need to worry about?
They have guns.
I'm shocked and amazed. What else?
My men planted the mines on our way out. We had to escort to defend the village.
Escort who?
Nothing.
Escort who?
Ah! Nobody. I made a mistake.
Escort who?
Ah! I don't know his name. Somebody important to Sedano. He's got an American accent and one of his legs is fake. A bald man with dead eyes.
A fake leg.
Yes. Go ahead and kill me. That's all I know.
Valum, you there? You have some light? Valum, you hear me?
The flash notes confirm there was a hostage situation. Indonesian militants.
Yeah, but the hostages are somebody else's game. You're here for information, and especially the information held by Douglas. Shetland's your objective. We need to know how much data was lost. Freeze, Fisher. Not a muscle. Sedano is right on top of you. If he sees you, this mission is over.
But why me? I didn't see anything.
But did you hear something?
No. Just Pandora tomorrow. And then a lot of gibberish.
Ah,
I couldn't understand any of it.
give me a buzz.
Thank you. Thank you.
Is Shetland safely separated from the others?
Absolutely. Kim doesn't open the door unless I radio him. We should break his fingers if we want him to talk.
Yes, maybe. But do it quietly. And slowly.
Talk, damn you! Where is it? I only have to keep you alive. I don't have to keep you comfortable. Don't tempt me.
Douglas, it's been a while.
Fisher? My God, man, you're getting old.
You still in one piece?
Where are the rest of the SEALs?
I'm working alone. Haven't been Navy for a decade.
Then who you with?
I'm here on damage control. Just came to smash your computer.
Thank God. Oh, should I say the CIA?
Keep guessing.
I tried to destroy it, but who knows how much data they were able to pull down. I've consulted on security for targets all over the world. Who do you work for? Delta?
No. Staying anonymous.
Uh-huh. Maybe you've got a use for this storage device I pulled off the gorilla I killed.
Thanks. How'd you hide it from your guard?
Just wash your hands when you're done with it.
Please don't kill me.
It was PGP encrypted. Easy stuff.
For all the good it did us, the body text is gibberish. Brunton thinks it's a regional Indonesian dialect.
Don't
We're
shoot.
looking for a
I'm
translator.
American.
But we got the sender's alias, Mortified Penguin, and 4 words in the body text, Redbeard, Saulnier, and Springfield.
My CIA people came through for us. The dialect is Timorese Mambay. There's an agency bureaucrat working in the embassy, an Indonesian linguist, a woman named Carlson.
First name Ingrid. She's being held in a tower off the garden behind the embassy grounds. Grimm's working on a way to contact her without alerting her guard. Carlson's your next objective. Details on your op set.
Who's there? There's nothing here.
You're not gonna like this.
Chances are.
Security camera tap shows a lone guard overlooking the next courtyard wearing night vision goggles. There's an automated searchlight they haven't shut down. Should be blinding through night goggles.
You're telling me to stay in the light?
I said you wouldn't like it.
Ingrid.
You must be my blind date. I hope the bit with the flashlight helped.
It did, thanks.
I'm doing the best I can. This hasn't turned out to be the desk job I was hired for. I'm a word cruncher.
Word crunching's what I need, look.
Nice PDA. Are you saving up for the color model?
Can you read it?
It's phonetical Mambe. Not a native speaker, but fluent. Gives numbers for a meeting place. 4857 North, 0308 East. 18 hours. The only reference to the location is Solnier. That's not Mambe. It says they're only a few weeks from securing the ingredients for the Springfield demonstration. And that's it. It's signed, Mortified Penguin. Mortified Penguin?
Your guess is as good as mine, but I wouldn't recommend guessing. And while you're at it, forget everything you've seen, heard, and said. Are you going to be all right if I leave here?
Would you stay if I said no?
No.
Fisher. There's a nice synchronicity between those coordinates and the name Saulnier. Both match a cryogenics lab in Paris.
And we just got word from Delta. They're sending their boys in.
Which means you're off the leash. Merry Christmas, Fisher. Shoot all the gorillas you like. You have a quick exit downstairs at the base of the tower. Cohen is waiting for you in the village.
The Osprey can't land in the village. Cohen's afraid of being too good a target. Cut the power from all the spotlights in the village. They'll fly as low as possible to pick you up at the end of the pier.
Who's there? Hello? Is somebody there?
Welcome to Paris. You'll have time for sightseeing later.
Thanks, Lambert.
Grim extracted enough from Saulnier's security systems to trace Mortified Penguin's movements, but we don't know why, what he wants, or who he is.
Is he still inside?
Hard to say. The man's cover is rock solid.
Are you saying he's CIA?
If he is, he's under deeper cover than I've ever seen. We've got intel linking him to at least a dozen French-Syrian terrorists.
As Mortified Penguin?
The email alias is all we've got. It's ridiculous, but that's probably the point. Like the smiley face on a cobra's hood.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to our Splinter Cell Pandora tomorrow walkthrough. And this is mission number 2, Paris. So this mission is basically your infiltration mission, just like it was in the CIA headquarters. And yeah, so I'm going to try to do this as stealthy as I can. And hopefully we can get by this. So this is live commentary, just so you guys know. This is not after the fact or anything. This is actually while I'm playing it. And I'm not going for a ghost run. I'm basically going to take whoever's out in my way. So we're just gonna wait on this guy right here. Now we can drop down.
What?
What?
I thought you said something.
You're jumpy. Calm down.
How long do you think it'll take them to find the Frenchman?
What do you mean, Frenchman? We're all Frenchmen here.
I mean the Frenchman.
The security guard?
Yeah.
I don't know. He must have found a pretty good hiding place if they still don't have him.
I hope the others don't leave without us.
So right now you don't want to move up, you want to actually wait for this guy to turn and then you can move. As like right now. And just continue on here. Now if you're playing this on the PS3, you will have a trophy for not firing your SC-20K. But since this is on the Xbox, it does not matter. But if you are on the PS3 and you're looking to get that trophy, do not use your SC-20K, only for gadgets only. Do not use it for anything else but gadgets.
Good, you're in. Grimm's daughter suggests first accessing the security terminal on your floor, so she can investigate network activity in the complex.
She can't do it remotely.
No, the important files are off the grid. His case file says the founder was worried about the government stealing his client's files when the apocalypse rolls around.
Paranoia-based security.
That's our mantra.
So I noticed in the first mission I did not use the binoculars a lot, and it's probably dark for you guys to see. This game, compared to the previous games and the current games going forward, the future games, it's a lot darker in here than it is in this game here. It's not as dark, but in this game it's like dark, so it's a little different.
Hey, I can't see.
Just use your lockpick here. That door will shut on its own. If you move your thumbstick in a certain position, you should be able to get through here without any issues. You don't have to wiggle back and forth, so... And unlike the PS3 version, this game has
every inch of the auditorium. We never know.
checkpoints that you have to reach. You can't just save on the map like you can in the PS3 version. This version here does not have it, so...
Confirmed. The basement is clear.
So we have two guards up ahead we gotta take out. You can't get by them. You can't distract them. They're going to destroy the computers up ahead. So the only way you can take them out, in my opinion, is to either use your Air 4 round or sticky camera. It just depends on how you want to go about it. You can also use your diversion camera. But we're going to use our Air 4 rounds up ahead.
I proceed now and destroy all the computers. Wait here. Very strange.
So as long as you take them out, you're fine. No, I did not kill that guy. I hit the wrong button. I could have killed him, but luckily it did not hit him. Now they are very quick. That guy knew exactly where I was, so you have to be fast and be able to take them out. If you are not quick at taking them out, you will get shot, and it'll pretty much ruin everything for you. Also, this section up ahead, we have to get this computer right here, but if you do not hide the bodies exactly where I am hiding them, this game does a random sweep. So basically, it will do a sweep when you move on to the next checkpoint and find out if you've done everything correctly or not. So let's get the computer here.
I'm in.
Great work, Fisher. What do we got, Grim?
Let's see. Mortified Penguin cracked their system directories. Looks like all of his attention was focused on the client databases.
Meaning, he was looking for specific frozen dead men. What do the client databases say?
Nothing from here. It's a separate network. Oh my god.
What?
What?
The mercenaries just remote triggered a bomb timer.
Where is it?
The signal is coming from the boiler room, further down the corridor.
So we have 2 guards up ahead. They're going to leave just in time for us to deactivate this bomb. You do not have to take them out whatsoever. You don't have to distract them. You don't have to do anything of the sort. We hid the other bodies in there, and we also turned out the light. They do not come back this way. They will leave. It gives you enough time to get this bomb deactivated. Just like in the first Splinter Cell, there's a mission in Kalina Tech where we had to defuse a bomb, and we were able to do that. So this is basically the same thing.
You don't have much time. Hurry up.
Okay, done.
Well done. Now you can access the database. That's 1 floor up, and your next objective.
So those guards are pretty much gone, and we will continue on with the next part up here. Alright guys, looks like we have up ahead a motion detector, and up ahead here you have to walk very slow. If you are not walking at the pace that I am walking at right now, that will go off and you'll give off an alarm. And as you can see, you have 0 out of 3. So what that basically means is you have 3 alarms, and if you trigger any of those alarms, they will go down. But if you're going for this type of a walkthrough, you don't want to trigger any type of alarms whatsoever. Wait on this guy, he's gonna go walking that way. We should be able to get through.
I found the guard on the security cameras. I think you were right. It looks like he's behind that big bolt-type door. The label on the monitor says Body Processing Room.
I'm inside the client storage database.
I'm tapped. Taking a look-see. I see at least 8 clients Mortified Penguin pulled up in detail.
Anything in common?
All frozen in the last 6 months, and all cheapskates. They all booked economy tickets to the future, just their brains frozen. The low-end storage device is called an ND-133, vacuum-powered refrigeration.
Where did Mortified Penguin hit next?
Limited storage. It's where Saulnier stows all the ND-133s.
That sounds like your next objective, Fisher. Find us some French brains.
I won't promise anything.
Do your best. Details on your OPSAT.
So this section up ahead, just gonna walk in here. This guard's gonna notice you or notice something. Just switch the light off. Grab a couple Air 4 rounds. Wait on him. You can't move that way or he will see you. And it'd pretty much ruin everything. Just knock him out. He should be fine. He's hidden in the dark, so nobody should find his body, and we're going to keep on going. This section up ahead, you got a motion detector. It's not too big of a deal to get around. And then up this way we have a camera. Switch over to your pistol. After a few shots, you should be good. Go slow around this corner. You have a bomb up ahead. And then we have some guards in here that we need to take care of. So we're going to switch over to our diversion cameras. Use the night vision so you can see up ahead here. Actually, we're going to switch back to our ring airflow round. So we're going to have a guy come this way. He's going to check the keypad. But we're going to stun him and then knock him out and then take out this guy that is in front of the computer who has the information that we need. So just get him once and then knock him out before he is basically undazed or whatever the case may be. Now we have that other guy up ahead who he's just checking the same thing that his partner was checking. He'll be coming over here and we'll use a diversion camera on him as soon as he gets in. So we're just going to wait on him for a second, then we'll grab the code for the computer and pretty much go from there and finish out the rest of this mission. Okay, he's making his way back in now. Pick up the body and then just hide him in the dark somewhere. As long as that meter is blinking, you should be perfectly fine.
I've got your French brains, Lambert.
So that's what happened to them.
Mortified, dumped the clients and took the ND-133.
I guess we can assume he's not CIA, if he's willing to murder.
Murder frozen organs. You can't murder the dead.
Semantics. I think we've got a way to ID the Penguin. The security guard everybody's so excited about? His name is Francois Codebeuf. Our intercepts suggest he got a lucky picture of Mortified Penguin with his cell phone, was wounded, and locked himself inside body processing.
Processing?
Where they pull the brains out of the skull. Introduce yourself to Mr. Codebeuf, and get that phone.
Alright guys, so this section up ahead, you're going to switch over to your sticky camera, and we're going to take out one of the guards up ahead. We're going to distract them, so. And this is how you want to do this section if you're not scaling across. So just use the whistle, get your weapon ready, and just wait on this guy, line it up just right, and you should be able to get him. Do not hit nothing else. Head over to your sticky shocker. And that's how you do it without raising any alarms whatsoever. Pick up your sticky camera. Let's continue on.
Norman said he wounded the guard, and there's blood on the door handle. Don't stop searching the rest of this dungeon, but I'm gonna need some help to get past this door. It's built like a vault.
I guess wherever they lay, apparently it should be fine. But you just want to make sure that nobody can see their bodies and stuff. Keep your thermals, but walk very slowly. Shit, I can't see where I'm at. There's a bomb up ahead here, and we do not want to trigger that thing, so. Alright, here we go, guys.
Aim at the handle. Stop! It's obviously not working.
What would you suggest?
I'm sure there's some kind of fuel in this place we could use.
Take a look. We'll keep trying here. Maybe if we can't reach the guard, you can cook them.
Don't hurt me, please. I'm just doing my job.
I'm not here to add to your troubles. Are you badly hurt?
No. I'm living, I think. You are?
I'm from the phone company. There's been a recall.
What?
I'm gonna need to take your telephone.
I'm very confused.
Give me the phone, Francis.
So that's Mortified Penguin. Compliment Mr. Kodabuff on his photography.
We got a facial match off CIA databases. Norman Soth, U.S. citizen.
What's that ID code? Does it mean he's an agency asset?
No, it means they don't know.
I'm running him through Echelon. We could have a location on him within the hour.
Great work, everybody. Make yourself scarce, Fisher. Cohen's waiting outside for extraction.
Right.
Right what?
Is there any way out of here besides the door and the air vent?
You are thinking I would still be here if there was?
That's how you take those guys out. Let's keep on going. And that's it. Now you can save him or you don't even have to do that. But other than that, that's how you complete this mission. And I'll see you guys on the next one.
Looks like you're in position. Soth is still your first and only objective. You need your down to save the man, face to face. The agency's got reams of data on him, but the man's history is a school of red herrings. Nobody knows whether he's a U.S. agent or a terrorist.
Those things aren't mutually exclusive.
Hippie. Until we know different, we're treating him as a friendly. So don't blow his cover. Any alarms mean mission over. If Soth sees you before you see him, the mission's over. Don't do anything to compromise him.
Does that include killing him?
Yeah. Leave him alive. You can go now. Updates on the outside.
Welcome back. This is mission number 3 in Splinter Cell Pandora tomorrow, the train mission. Definitely one of the most memorable missions in the whole entire game, as this is more of the shorter missions, but a lot easier. So I had a different way of doing this mission other than what you would normally see, as you're supposed to go on the outside of the train. But unfortunately, on this version of the Xbox, it does not allow you to do that for whatever reason. So I'm going to have an alternative method, so...
Another complication for you. Found the credit cards our man Poindexter, aka Soth, used to buy the train tickets.
What's the complication?
2 seats in coach. Looks like you have at least 2 terrorists mixed in with the civvies in the cheap seats.
But you're dealing with tight quarters. I wouldn't risk anything lethal. You don't have the room to maneuver if there are complications.
So switching out that light back there will actually allow you to get through the train instead of going on the outside. Now you have a civilian right here. He's going to come up on you, just grab him, and then knock him out here, and so that way nobody finds his body. As you do not want any alarms, as you only have 1 alarm on this entire mission. Now that's going to bring this guard back here, and you can just do the same thing with him and knock him out and then hide his body and keep moving forward. Now if you are on the PlayStation version, you can actually go to the outside of the train and then progress through the mission that way, as that's what you're supposed to do. But since I'm playing on the Xbox version, for whatever reason, it does not allow you to go on the outside of the train. When you get to a certain point, a guard will actually see you and you cannot progress any further, as it raises an alarm. And we only have 1 alarm on this entire mission, so that's why you see me doing it this way. And the guard that will catch you is the guard who's sitting right there, coughing or whatever it is. So that's the guard that will catch you on the outside of the train if you're doing it on the Xbox. If you're doing it on the PlayStation, you'll most likely have a chance to get by unless that has been changed. Other than that, you will get caught every single time you are on the outside of the train.
Brunson's chums in the CIA came through for us.
Soth's right leg has more prosthetics in it than Lee Major's.
Apparently, he had a disagreement with a landmine.
Might register different on thermal.
Perfect.
Monsieur, you requested earplugs?
Ah, yes.
I'm very sorry, but I couldn't find any. If your neighbors start shouting again, please feel free to call me and I'll ask them to be quiet.
Thank you.
I'm very sorry.
So wait on that guard up ahead, or whatever you want to call him, and he will basically move up. If you try to go through the door anytime sooner than what you see him, you will get caught and it will raise an alarm. So just wait till he gets to where he needs to be, and then you know that you can actually move ahead, as he does actually glance in this direction. Now what you want to do here is get up against the wall and use the SWAT turn, as it will basically make you invisible. That guy can see you even though he's looking at a magazine. It's just how it is. So if you do exactly what I do, you can get by. Make sure you use your thermals and find the guy that we are looking for. He should be in this cabin right here. Use the optic cable, and as you can see, 1 leg does not light up, and that is the guy that we have to question and talk to.
Wake up, Poindexter.
First, you tell me, who are you?
I'm your Uncle Sam. Come to make sure you're still one of the good guys.
How do I trust you?
Your name's Norman Soth. Ask me about the chestnut tree.
Okay, fine. What are you doing here? If the men I'm with catch us talking, they'll kill us both.
Then make your Sedona story fast.
It's an agency job. The Joint Chiefs want a military presence in Indonesia, and I was part of the plan. That's all I can say.
Who's your runner?
Clifton Finch.
What about the cryogenics lab?
Sir?
What is it now?
You have a phone call.
Stay hidden and don't make a noise.
Sorry if I woke you. It's him.
Is this a fresh phone?
We put the chip in just an hour ago.
Good, let's go to the bar car. I don't want to talk here.
He was lying about his handler, wasn't he?
Yeah. Finch has been on sick leave for 16 months. Hack the laptop now. And trail Soft. Laser mic that call. We still can't risk blowing Soft's cover. Fisher, we need that phone call. Dime to $1, he's talking to Sedona.
Alright, it's time to follow this asshole and see what he lied to us about so we can get the information that we need and get the heck off this train. So make sure you have your laser mic equipped here, as you will need it up ahead. If you do not do this in a timely manner, you will fail the mission and have to do that over. So, and you can actually stand up and you will not be seen whatsoever because you're in a dark spot.
It depends on our Mossad leak. I don't know, 80%, maybe 90. I just have a bad feeling about this train. I think our cover's blown. Hold on. No, it's just a feeling I have. I don't think it's safe to talk right now. Okay, but make it fast. I'm glad. Stay worried. Shin bet, are you kidding? I could barely believe Mossad, much less. Of course, of course. Always assume they know what you're doing. Exactly. It's a joke. Right. Mein Gott, I can walk. 4 more days, tops, then you're bulletproof. It's not safe to talk now. I need to get off this train. No, I can't. It's not possible. Of course. Till next time.
Good work. Grim?
Give me a sec. Focusing on the Timorese Mambe for expediency's sake. The new translator will take a few seconds to catch up.
Take your time.
There. Springfield demonstration. 80% plus fatalities. Custer would be proud. What the hell does that mean?
Nothing good. What about that?
Might be daily phone calls to delay release. Translator's still a little hinky.
Right. We've got enough to work with. Get topside, Fisher. We're pulling you out of there.
Okay, so we pretty much completed our objective, and up ahead here is going to be a scripted alert. So it's just automatic. There's nothing you can do about it. It's just something that automatically happens at the end of this mission. And I end up taking damage up ahead here, but I don't really count it because it's a scripted event. I was not shot at all during the mission whatsoever. There's a section up ahead where Sam, when you click the open the top of the train to get out, he does not open it at a certain time. You actually have to wait until after a set time after the conversation, and then he will actually open it. It's not right when you click it, as I actually clicked it 3 times.
Our cover's been blown. We're getting off the train now.
That is the automatic alert.
Talk to me about level of force.
It's them or you.
Which you can't do nothing about. As you can see, I'm clicking open and it's not opening it. So I took a couple of shots there, but it's all good. And that pretty much completes the train mission, and I'll see you guys on the 4th mission up ahead, as these missions are going to get a lot tougher as we continue on with the walkthrough.
This looks like a touchy mission. Brunton is coordinating with local intelligence.
Mossad?
Even better. Shin Bet.
Spooky. Who are we torturing?
Just you. First thing you're going to need is to retrieve your SC-20K.
Wouldn't it make more sense just to give it to me?
We have to barrel alter to reduce sonic placement. Only one man with those skills in the area. An old arms dealer / CIA plant working out of the back of a small shop. He'll be waiting for you. Details on your OPSAT.
Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to our Splinter Cell Pandora Tomorrow walkthrough. This is mission number 4, Jerusalem. So up ahead here, you just want to wait on this guard. He's going to pass you, and you have to wait for both of them to go back to their patterns in terms of that guard's going to go back heading that way he just came, and this guy's going to come back and do the same thing. This mission is not one of those missions that you could do a quick stealthy manner. This is not Blacklist, so anybody that's coming from the Splinter Cell Blacklist game, you really going to have to change up how you actually do the stealth in this game. This is not based off of points. This is not based off of how fast you are. This is classic Splinter Cell at its best, with taking your time and learning the characters, learning the AI, learning their movements. This game is very much based off of trial and error. This is not a game that you can just say, okay, I'm going to get through this mission in 10 minutes and get the best time. This is not that. This has no leaderboards. This is complete stealth. This is just like in Splinter Cell 1, the CIA headquarters where we had to go retrieve our SC-20K. It's the same thing here. We have to go retrieve our SC-20K. Wait on this guard. Don't move up too far ahead, or he will actually bump into you, and you'll cause an alert. As this mission is only one alert the whole time, as you can see on the HUD right there next to the envelope. And in this game, you can get killed very, very quickly based off of whether or not you're fast enough, and this is played on the hard difficulty. But I don't think it really matters, because if you're on the easy difficulty or normal, which is this game's easy, you'll basically be killed within 5 shots. So, like I said, if you're coming from Blacklist, you got to change up your gameplay and mindset, and really get into that mindset of being stealthy.
Okay, I'm going. Fine.
I said now.
So where we're heading to right now is we're basically heading to the guy that's going to give us our SC-20K, and we have to knock out 2 guys. They are mandatory no matter what. This guard's going to turn. When he does that, you can get up against this box and just start using your SWAT turn. Even if an enemy's in front of you, you can actually pass them. Now what I decided to do here was wait, because even though I could probably go ahead right now, the guard's going to be coming up on the right side here, and there's light where we're heading so he can see us, and there's a little bit of light right in front of us, so it's best to just wait on him to do his thing and let him pass. So up ahead is the 2 guys that we have to take out. You can either kill them, or you can knock them out, or knock them out with a bottle. I decided to go ahead and just knock them out.
We'll take your life. We have no choice. We need to have them dead.
And no, you don't need to have them dead. You just have to knock them out. If you want to kill them and you're going for a kill playthrough, that's a different thing. But this is not a kill playthrough, so you will not see that in this walkthrough.
You're Saul Berkovitz.
Oh, thank God you showed up when you did. You are Mr. Brunton's man, no?
Who were they?
Thieves. They shouldn't have been able to get this close to me. There must be something wrong with my security arrangements.
You've got something for me.
Yes. Only a small thanks compared to what I owe you.
Now you can talk to him and he will take you to another location where you can get an extra sticky shocker. But there's really no need. He actually heads to the right, and where we're going, we don't want to head that way, so.
Good. Feeling better with a warm gun in your hand?
Much thanks.
Your next objective is named Dahlia Tal. Brunton?
Ms. Dahlia Tal. She's a Shin Bet agent in deep cover with local terrorist cells.
She's our link to Norman Soth's terrorist connections. One of the choice nuggets of intel we pulled off Soth's laptop. Find Dahlia. She'll lead you to the mercenaries.
Hey, please. Can you tell me when the curfew ends?
No idea. We had an incident in the Christian area this morning.
Was it serious?
Pretty serious, but less than the one last week. Now be quiet.
God, this city is becoming more and more dangerous.
So just wait on this guard up ahead here. He's going to pass you, and you can go on by. It's not too hard, it's just a lot of waiting. Like I said, if you're coming from that Splinter Cell Blacklist mentality, you have to really change it up because it's not going to help you in the first 2 or 3 games. These games were made for trial and error type of a deal. It's not made for score. There was no score when it came to Splinter Cell in the first 4 games of the series. There just was not. So wait on that. Civilian. Now I don't know if they can raise an alert or not, but I would just wait on them. There's no need to actually let them see you in any way.
Never been a safe place anyway.
The curfew's not respected enough. We should be more severe.
People are tired and bored to stay home.
If they prefer to risk their life.
This will never change.
I don't like what happened in the grocery store.
This is almost total anarchy now.
They will never respect any of the peace roadmap anyway.
Yes, I will keep on being busy.
Speak for yourself.
Who did it?
Nobody claimed it. But you don't have to think twice to know.
Will there be any reaction?
I guess so. As usual.
Another terrorist attack and the city will blow up.
You know, we've been saying that for so long.
Nothing changes.
Only the number of dead in the list changes. It keeps growing.
Okay, so up ahead here you have 2 choices. You can either take that pipe up ahead and go the top route, or you can actually just go the bottom route, which is what I'm doing here. If you feel like you can do a quick save, it's up to you. There's a guy that's going to pop out no matter what way you go. So if you're going the top route, he'll pop out. If you're going the bottom route, he'll pop out, and he's actually right there. Now, the top route, you have to be a little bit more patient. You're not going to be able to just go. He will see you, and it will cause an alert and all that stuff. So what I decided to do was just stick on the bottom here, and you should be able to get by him. Okay, so at this point you just keep on going, and you'll pretty much get to your objective. Basically what we're doing is we're basically going to meet up with our contact. There's nothing you can do about that right there. Somebody's going to see you a little bit, but you're just going to have to keep moving and stick to the shadows. One thing about Blacklist is that you don't have to stick to the shadows. Well, in this game, in the first 4 games, you have to stick to the shadows. So you're going to have a couple guards here. What you're going to do is stick on the right and then quickly move over to the left up ahead, as they will be actually, one of them will come back around and he'll move to the left. So you just want to get up here to this wall up ahead here, and I used the night vision just so you guys could see a little bit. You don't want to move head forward just yet because they can catch you and stuff. So as you see, that guy came right back, and when he passes you can move up ahead. And if you've made it this far, you're pretty much almost done, but don't ruin it. Just keep moving at the pace you're moving. And when you climb this pipe, sometimes this guard here will hear you, sometimes he won't. This game has a lot of hit and miss options where technically they shouldn't be able to hear you, but they can. There's not much you can do about it. Just kind of keep moving forward. As long as you don't raise an alarm, you should be fine, and none of those guards should see you up ahead here as you're just above a little bit. I've never been caught going up this way, so you shouldn't be caught either. The lighting is really good up here. Sometimes the lighting in this game can be too good, and it can actually be really dark to see, and I do apologize for some of those sections where I don't use the night vision, but sometimes the night vision is just too good as well because you can't see the spots that you can have to hide in the shadows. So up ahead we're going to meet with our contact, and I'll see you guys on the next section.
I have a clear identification of Dahlia. She's waiting for you near the church. She's wearing a traditional white outfit. The code is there a special hour for the Mass? Answer, only in the morning.
Is there a special hour for the Mass?
Only in the morning. You took a long time. You're American. Who are you?
I'm friendly and looking for a friend of mine. You've seen this man?
I feel you wouldn't be asking unless I had.
What was he doing in Jerusalem?
Buying a weapon.
Details.
I don't know any. Something biological. The Syrians have supposedly had it for over a decade, but it was too dangerous to move until your friend came along with some kind of storage devices.
What was the deal?
Your friend got the biological agent. He gave the Syrians a small mountain of US currency and one of the storage devices.
Where are the Syrians? Where's the device?
I'll take you to the device, but stay out of sight. Anybody sees us together, and we'll be far from the only people killed.
Alright, welcome back guys. This is the second section here, and up ahead you have to shoot this light out. Now from my understanding, if you're on the PC, apparently that light is not there. Sometimes in these games you just have to do distractions that you don't want to do. But, you know, it's Splinter Cell, and this is not a complete ghost walkthrough, and even, like I said, even if you're doing that complete ghost thing, you have to still do distractions. Sometimes there's just no other way around it. That light has to be shot out or you will be caught, and you will pretty much raise an alarm, as you only have one alert on this section as well, up until we get to the final section. So she's going to talk to this guard up ahead. There's going to be a civilian behind us, and sometimes they'll come this way, sometimes they'll turn back around. They'll do different things, but just wait, don't move anywhere, and just when he comes that way, just move over to the left side, and you should be fine. Now you can move forward.
Changing his bandages and must have lost track of time. I didn't intend.
Ah, I see. Well, hurry home. And be careful.
Thank you, officer. I will.
So this section here is basically just a follow the leader type of a deal. You just have to follow her to the warehouse and complete our objective. So that's all you're doing. I mean, it's very simple. But I will say that unlike Chaos Theory, where they actually implemented a sound meter so you know how much sound you're making, the first two Splinter Cell games, and this one especially, does not have that. So you kind of have to move and just hope that they don't hear you. So we have some people up ahead. They are praying, and all you have to do is time your movements and use the SWAT turn. Very useful. It's only useful in Pandora tomorrow. I don't believe it's in Chaos Theory. I could be wrong. It might be, but I don't think it is. I believe it was just something that was just used for Pandora tomorrow. And if you're playing this on the PS3 version, you can actually have quick saves. However, this is the Xbox version, and the Xbox version does not have any quick saves. It just has checkpoints. So if you haven't gotten a section down a certain way to where you feel you can move through it comfortably and not raise an alert, use your checkpoint saves, as they do help you out, so you can go back through and get that section done. We're just going to keep moving up here. Stick on this guy's left side, and he will turn and head back the direction that he came. Once he's past you, you can go ahead and move up. And the same thing with this guy up ahead. You're going to stick on his right side, and he will pass you, and you can move up.
What are you doing outside? We're well past curfew.
I'm so sorry. I just had to take care of my sick father. He was wounded in...
Of course, but we can't make exceptions. I'll have to insist you return to your house immediately.
Of course, officer. I'll be right on my way.
I'll escort you.
Excuse me?
These streets aren't safe, curfew or no. I'll walk you home to make sure you arrive quickly and safely.
That's not necessary.
I don't mind at all. Here, let's go.
That really won't be necessary.
So what I'm doing here is I'm just waiting on this guard. He's going to turn this way, and then he'll turn back around. You don't want to move up just yet, as there's light, and he possibly could see you. So once he's heading back the opposite direction, you can go ahead and move up. Now what's funny is she knocked this guy out, and he would probably call for backup if this was like a real life situation here, but even though we didn't knock him out, I still feel that you need to hide the body just in case, because I don't know if the game will count that against you.
Nicely done. Does this change our plan?
No. The biological sample will only be at the Shoshana warehouse for another few hours. We can't afford to let it get away. We just need to be more subtle. If I see you between here and the warehouse, I'll have to call off my part of the assignment.
Right. Is there a way I could get up on the roofs?
Yeah, that works. Over there, you should be able to get up. I'll meet you at the warehouse.
Okay, so she's moving up ahead here. You do not want to move as a guard right now. When he is past you, then you can move up. And if you haven't had a chance yet, you can save another checkpoint. I decided not to. You go that way to get up on the roofs, but we're going to take the left route here. And we are going to follow her kind of in a way, like we've been doing throughout the entire part of this whole mission. And what I decided to do is basically shoot out these lights. Reason being is you can get through without them spotting you, and you don't have to take the top route if you don't want to. So many people on YouTube take the top route, and for this playthrough I wanted to be a little different. If I was going for that full ghost walkthrough, I probably wouldn't even bother doing this, but it's okay because this walkthrough includes knockouts as well. So wait on this guard to pass you. I know it's very hard to see. This guard up ahead, right straight ahead, he does not move. You want to shoot this light out, and then eventually he will move. What it does is it creates enough shadows, enough darkness for you to move up ahead. That way they're not looking in your direction, and you can basically scoot on by. Now she will have a conversation with that guy, but if you do what I do, you could just take the lights out and you can see this whole alleyway is basically dark up to this one point right here where there's some light being created. Now there's a guard, he's going to come out on that side, straight ahead. She will talk to him, but if you do what I did, she will not talk to him. He'll be distracted about what's going on. And at first I thought, well, I kind of screwed myself here because he actually turns around very quickly. You don't have enough time to get up beside him, and he just looks straight ahead. Like, he does not move from this position whatsoever. So I was trying to debate on what I wanted to do to take this guy out. Should I take him out? Should I not take him out? But the final section, we need our gadgets up ahead. As there's 7 people that we're going to be taking out up ahead. 6 or 7 people. And you're basically going to end up using all your gadgets. So I was looking here, and there's only 2 sticky shockers and 2 Air 4 rounds. Well, you can't shoot your weapon because the guy will hear it and it'll cause an alert. And since we're almost done with this entire section up ahead, I don't want to cause an alert. Luckily, there is a can that is placed back here. You can pick that up and throw it. If you throw it in the direction that I throw it, you should be good to go. Now he's going to look around, and you would think, okay, I can move up. Well, you can't move up. He turns straight around. Like, that fast. He's going to look ahead at the can for a second, which is right in front of him, and he's just going to walk right on by you. So once he's past you, give it a little bit, and you can move up ahead, open this door, and then hurry up and get into the shadows before that guy turns around and comes back. Now in this room up ahead, you can pick up a couple of Air 4 rounds and a few sticky shockers that will help you with the section up ahead, which is the final section. And I will let this conversation play out, and I will see you guys on the final section so I can explain what we're going to be doing up ahead.
Who do the Syrians think you are?
A double agent. They think I'm betraying Mossad.
Why are you being so helpful?
Our governments are allies. Our enemies are yours. You ready? We're stirring up a nest of vipers here.
You want to come inside?
Not on your life.
Fisher, we need Dahlia Tal dead. Kill her. Don't think, just do it. Damn it. Fisher, we needed her dead.
Why?
Shin Bet's not playing a straight game.
It's not your job to question.
I'm going to need a little more warning to shoot unarmed women. Are we aborting the mission?
No, we can't. But you just dug yourself a deep pit to climb out of. Sign off, Brunton. We need to talk.
Get the sample as soon as possible. You're in a Fifth Freedom situation. All means are acceptable.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the final section. You take out the first two guards with the airfoil round, use a whistle. This guard's going to come up here, and you're going to take him out with the final airfoil round and hide his body. So basically we're taking out a lot of the people we come across, which will help us get and complete our objective. So knock him out. I mean, he's basically in the dark, but I'm going to hide his body to make sure that nobody actually finds him. And we're going to move up ahead, and we're going to use our sticky shockers. Now there's a room up ahead that you can use all of your gadgets, and you can get them back, basically. But it's guarded by 2 guards on the inside and 1 guard on the outside. So take this guy out, and then take this guy out with the other sticky shocker, and then shoot the light out up at the top here when we get this final guard's attention heading straight toward us. He's gonna notice that one of the guys is knocked out and stuff like that when he gets here, and you're just gonna use the final sticky shocker on him. And then to make sure that they do not get found, we're just gonna shoot this light at the top out. And then you're pretty much free to move up from this point on. Going through this section, heading to your left right there is the room that you can get all your gadgets back. Every single one that you just used up right now, you can get them back. But I did not opt for that, so we're going to move up ahead. So this guard right there, he's going to head straight back out to the hallway. He has a pattern, and this guy's pattern is just straight back and forth. It doesn't change. Once they're past you, you can go ahead and move up and grab the objective that we need to get. And you'll pretty much have this completed at this point. So
We've got some bad intercepts, Fisher. You ever read the Chamberlain chapter of your history books?
No need to act cute.
Dahlia Tal is close and no doubt eager to repay your mercy.
Shin Bet wants the ND-133 and knows there's no official repercussions for killing somebody who doesn't officially exist.
She's got sniper stats that could disprove Kennedy conspiracies, needless to say.
Yeah, you said jump and I didn't. When I get back to the States, I'll sit facing the corner in a cone hat.
alright, so up ahead you're going to knock this guy out, shoot out this light, and as you can see, I have 3 sticky shockers. That is because I took out some guys off screen, and we're able to move forward up ahead, so we're good to go. But other than that, you're going to hear a guard say that's not good. Sometimes they move forward, sometimes he won't. If you want, you can use a sticky shocker on him, but we're going to need him up ahead for the final section, so I just decided to use the whistle and lure him over this way, and we're going to knock him out, and then we can move forward. And those 2 guards at the end do not move, so you don't have to worry about them seeing anything or finding the bodies or whatnot. Okay, so this final section up ahead here, I would shoot out every single one of these lights. Reason being is because there's 3 snipers that you have to deal with, and the lady that we were following throughout this entire mission, she is one of the snipers that's on top, and she will try to basically kill you. However, she's not facing in your direction, she's facing the opposite direction. So get your sticky shockers ready, and if you look up ahead, there's a guy with night vision. Straight ahead, there's another guy there, we're not going to worry about him. She's facing the window for some reason. But this guy up ahead, we're going to take him out. If you aim at the precise, where I'm aiming at precisely, you can take him out and then make a run for it. That is the only way I've been able to find a way to get around this section, is by taking that guy out, and as you can see, you do not take any damage, and you have just completed the mission.
You and Cohen can get out of there. Mission's complete.
You think that smallpox is the real thing?
I hope to God not. There's certainly been suggestions in Syrian intelligence that they've been developing agents. All we can do is let Bellagio do his job, and hope.
You think smallpox is the Springfield demonstration?
I don't want to guess. Meet Cohen and get out of there. Your soft spot for Dahlia has cost us more in the region than you can imagine. The area's clear.
Alright guys, that completes this mission, and I will see you guys on the 5th mission.
This is going to be a complicated mission, Fisher. We're running it in cooperation with Displaced International, so your old friend Douglas Shetland will be local.
Good. I can work with Shetland. What's Shetland doing here?
A Ghost Army operation. He'll give you the brief.
What's up guys, welcome back to our Splinter Cell Pandora Tomorrow walkthrough. It's mission number 5. And we're going to wait on this guard up ahead, so we can get behind him and just knock him out. Now we're going to take his body, and even though there's darkness right here, he can still be found. So what we're going to do is just hide his body over here. Now you can pick up an object and throw a distraction, whatever you want to do, it's up to you. However, I feel if you just wait on this guard up ahead here, you can move ahead and don't have to worry about timing and all that stuff. So we're going to turn on our thermals, as we'll need them up ahead, as we got some trip mines up ahead that we got to get by. So wait on this guy to go past, and you should be good.
Nah, I'm alright. We get switched up in less than an hour.
Come on, I'm about to dry up and blow away.
We've gone through 3 bottles.
On a 12-hour shift.
So go and get another bottle.
Hell no, I don't want to get blown up.
And why are my chances any better than yours?
Because you helped lay the traps.
Not all of them. Besides, they're easy to spot. Just look for the tripwires.
I can't look for tripwires, I'm drunk.
I drank as much as you did.
So that should make you braver. Remember, you need to fix the broken mine.
Yeah, I'll do it now.
Be careful, man. Oh no! Hey man, are you alright?
You should be close to Sedano's plane, Fisher.
Really?
Who is that? Show yourself!
Good work, Fisher.
I hear something.
How much longer do you think they'll be here?
Until they convince the U.S. we're not worth the trouble. Why? Are you saying you don't support Sedano?
No. I've got an allergic reaction to machetes, which makes me a firm Daradandoa supporter.
Oh, I'm glad to have Sedano here. Suddenly feels like we have a cause beyond money. Somebody to follow.
Yeah, but so many executions.
It's only a process of refinement. Productivity is up, security is tighter. Just keep yourself useful and patriotic so you don't end up on the chopping block.
Alright, so this section right here is pretty simple. All you're gonna do is knock this guy out. And we're gonna hide his body, just so he's not found. Like I said, we don't want any alerts on this, so... So just use the whistle, and then use your airborne round, and then knock him out. Just hide their bodies back here. There's a guard up ahead with a dog that actually patrols this back area, so... I'm not sure if they could spot the bodies if you hide them over here, but you just never know.
The dogs are acting weird.
They must be hungry.
I don't think so. There's something wrong. It's too quiet.
Hey you, do you see something? Are they done with their speeches inside?
No, not yet.
You got some beer left up there?
No, and leave me alone.
Pick up this bottle, and we're gonna throw it.
I hear something.
And you should be good with that section. See you guys in the next part.
The camp.
The core of your mission is Sedano. He's on site. We need you to locate and trail him. But again, don't let him spot you.
Pandora tomorrow?
That's the idea. We haven't been able to trace his daily insurance call remotely, so we're gonna need you to get in there with a tap. Fifth Freedom with Sedona Militia. But don't get spotted before tapping the phone. Updates on your OPSAT.
Good afternoon.
It is, sir.
Things are going good.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to our Splinter Cell Pandora Tomorrow walkthrough. This is mission number 5. So this whole point of this mission is to basically trail Sedona to his house and then gather information. So there's a few people we're going to take out in this mission. I'm not going to take out everybody I come across because this is just one of those kind of missions that you don't know how things are going to go.
Any complications?
Of course. Sedona changes the passcode for entry twice daily. He doesn't write it down. He gives it verbally to his 3 top lieutenants on site.
So I grab one and make him talk.
No. We need to stay discreet. We can't afford to have Sedona panic and skip a call. Use the sticky cam to overhear those conversations. Details on your OPSAT.
You can use your sticky cam to overhear the code.
How does it go?
Real good. We're ahead of schedule.
On?
Product.
We'll meet tonight. I want to review our distribution arms.
I'll be there.
Good. The code for the big house today is 1492. Can you remember that?
1492. I got it.
Good. There's a colonial home overlooking the compound at the end of the village. That's where Sedona makes his Pandora tomorrow phone call. That's where you'll need to be to tap it. Trail him, so you'll be sure to be there on time.
So we have this guard up ahead here. You can take him out if you honestly want to, but I don't want to take him out, so we're going to find a way to get around him. Now he's standing here. So basically what we're going to do is try to get him to go this way so we can get past him on the other side and we don't even have to deal with him knocking him out whatsoever.
I hear someone.
Alright, sorry for the complications there. As you can see, Sometimes the controls in Splinter Cell Pandora Tomorrow don't always go the way you want them to. They are not smooth like in Chaos Theory, because these are older controls and this is just not a modern game like we have today. So when Sam was jumping on the ledge there, or on the side up to the window, I was trying to get him to grab the window, and you got to be in the precise spot. If you're not in the precise spot, Sam will not grab onto the window.
Good afternoon.
It is, sir.
I'm worried about the men.
How so?
I want to make sure they're not using the product.
I don't think they would. They're all good boys.
Yes. We'll arrange for a spot check tonight just the same.
All right.
So we got this guard right here. He kind of does a roving path, and then we have this guy right here. So what I'm going to do is create a distraction so we can get by. Now I know a lot of people disagree with using distractions, but I feel that if you use them in the appropriate time, you can actually get by. And complete your objective the way you're supposed to. I know a lot of people don't agree with that, and I understand it. You know, they don't agree with distractions or things of that nature. And that's understandable. So what you're going to do on this section here is stick to the outside. Now this is another section where you could actually get the code if you didn't get it in the first section, and that's perfectly fine. But we decided to get it in the first section so we don't have to do it in this section here. Okay, so we have a guard behind us, or in front of us. We have that guy over there, walking back and forth. And then we got these guys right here, who we're just waiting for them to go down there, and then the next section will actually load up, and we can continue on.
Got a heads up for you from Grim.
We're going to be losing touch in a second. There must be copper coils or some kind of grid ahead of you. The refinery proper is a dead signal hole. Good luck with your airplane, pilot.
We're going to be out of contact as long as you're underground.
I'll try not to get too lonely.
We are continuing on with the final part in mission number 5 for Splinter Cell Pandora tomorrow. Now this section here is not too difficult, but the last section up ahead is difficult in terms of getting the information from Sedona, or finding the information on his computer, I should say, and then, you know, having to exfiltrate the mission. But we should be able to get through it without any problems.
Who turned the lights out?
Is the plane all right?
Yes, it's almost ready to go.
Go. Don't waste more time.
The light broke. What's up? Who did that?
Okay, so even though we got shot because of this guy right here, because he yelled like an idiot,
It was probably nothing. There's nothing here.
I'm still going to keep this in here because they didn't see me and no alarm was raised, even though we did get shot. But they did not see me whatsoever, so I'm going to let that slide.
Who's there?
Oh, come on. Oh, come on, he won't talk? Are you kidding me, dude? Oh, come on, don't tell me he glitched out on me, dude.
Hello? Who is that?
Eternal dirt.
Thank God you found me. Ignominious getaway.
I'm short on time. What do I need to know?
This name, Stanley Nakaryakov, Golden Triangle affiliated. He lives in the Lei Yuman district of Hong Kong. But don't broadcast it electronically. This part of the world is made of ears.
My encryption is solid.
I wouldn't count on it. There's more to Japan's ISDF than they're letting on.
How do you know?
I've seen 2 other, CIA resources disappear.
So how do you know it's the ISDF?
Money knows everything. The name is Stanley Nakaryakov. Got it?
Yeah, just one piece of advice. Don't take your plane.
Okay, so I guess if that happens, all you gotta do is shoot out this light and then knock this guy out. He should be in the dark, so nobody should find his body and everything. So I'm going to let that slide, and hopefully you guys understand, as there is no alerts raised whatsoever.
Welcome back to fresh air.
Do you have the name?
Fisher, go tap that phone. We'll talk about the names later.
I'm gonna kill somebody if they don't stop shooting soon. That noise is gonna break my ears. Seriously, they're ringing.
Nag, nag, nag.
I'm a musician. My ears are very sensitive. Why do they always give us this patrol?
What about me? I've got to listen to the constant gunfire and your constant complaining.
I feel like somebody's kicking me in the head.
Now there's an idea.
Okay, so we're continuing on. We're coming up on the last section here, and it's probably the toughest, but we should be able to do it, so.
Be careful. The access to the house isn't as easy as it seems. You should wait for darkness.
Alright, let's keep going, guys.
Who there?
That's a simple way to take care of those guys. Alright, so up ahead we have a light here that is basically follows you whatever way you go, so. And we have a guard. Now there's two other ways you could go, but I feel if you go this way you probably have a better chance.
Hello, who's there?
But I could be wrong. Now that's a way to take him out, so you ain't got to worry about him. And if you want, you can pick up the sticky camera as long as it doesn't go a direction it doesn't need to go. So we're going to wait on this light to go back the opposite direction, and we should be fine. Now you could probably get up and make it past whatnot, but this guy does patrol on the outside of this perimeter, and there's blinds right there, and you can tell that they are open. So the best thing I would honestly do is just knock him out with a sticky camera, and then just kind of go on about your business. Hide his
is 0526 5173 337 3889. Pandora tomorrow. Good. Until tomorrow.
So hide his body, and then here's the code.
It's me. Today's code is 0526 5173 337 3889. Pandora tomorrow. Good. It's me. Today's code is 0526 5173 337 3889. Pandora tomorrow. Good. It's me. Today's code is 0526 5173 337 3889. Pandora tomorrow. Good.
Now you could get in the other way if you want to, but there is a camera right there, so we have to get to the computer. So the best thing that I found is to wait for him to leave the room, and then you could just shoot out the light. Now he's going to come back in here, but if you shoot out all the lights and everything, you don't have to worry about the camera actually seeing you because you're in the dark. So
good work, Fisher.
now that's a little unrealistic, but yeah, that's just how it works, I guess. Now, if you don't turn this switch right here, you will be electrocuted. So make sure you do that. It won't set off an alert or nothing. You'll just be electrocuted or shocked or whatever. Turn your thermals on.
Fisher, freeze. Don't make a move. Shetland will take you out of there.
I'm under attack!
Alright, there you go, guys. The mission is complete. I know that last section there was a little like, oh, we have an intruder or whatever, but they already knew you were there, so it doesn't really count as an alert or nothing like that. So, and that one guy, if he doesn't get caught in the flashbang, then you're pretty much, you have to take him out or whatever. So, but hopefully you guys are able to get past this mission, and see you guys on the next mission. Only 2 more missions left, and we have completed Splinter Cell Pandora tomorrow. See you guys in the next one.
You're just about in position.
Right.
Movement. I need a ground check in my sector. Sure it's not another bird hat?
It's all right. I'll take a look.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to our Splinter Cell Pandora tomorrow walkthrough. This is mission number 6. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the walkthrough so far, and we can finish this up and finish up the other Splinter Cell games that we need to get on the channel. So this mission has 2 different ways you can go about it. One of them is the faster, stealthier kind of approach, and the other one is a more of a action-oriented approach. But I'm trying to go for the more stealthier approach. So this guy, you don't even have to worry about. You can just move right on past him. If you have the timing that I have, you should be past this turret, and you shouldn't get hit by it whatsoever. Now, if you equip your thermals, you can see we have lasers that we have to worry about. So make sure you time them correctly.
GPS shows you're a stone's throw from the control room. Walk softly and use that technician. If you raise the sub yourself, you're going to bring up a lot of Dara Dandoa who won't be happy to see you.
You're underestimating my charm.
So in this section right here, you're gonna shoot the light out.
I hear somebody. Why aren't you in the hall?
I was just sending an update back home.
What about your patrol?
It'll still be...
Garrett, what's going on? We weren't supposed to surface for another 4 hours. Garrett, are you there? Answer me if you're there. Otherwise, I'm pulling the alarm.
Tell him we're kosher.
What?
Tell him nothing's wrong.
Okay. There's no problem. I had a warning light flash on the ballast tanks. I'll put you back under as soon as they're fixed.
Copy that. Thanks.
Huh?
So he is mandatory. You have to take him out. There's no other way around it. You have to take him out, and you want to get up against this corner and stay up against this wall so you're not in the light. Now there's two ways you could do this. You could shoot these lights out, or you can just turn the switch.
Turn those back on.
Which is a more easier method. You can get by this guy and he won't even notice you, and you don't have to worry about taking him out or anything. See you guys in the next part. Alright, we're continuing on with this next part, so this is all you have to do here.
Hey, I can't see. What is that?
If you do this in a quick manner, like I said, this is a more of a faster, stealthier kind of approach. You can just honestly whiz by that guy, don't even have to take him out. Now you can get in there and fight your way through, but there's guys with head flashlights, so I don't recommend it. But that is more of like a preference type of a thing. It's up to you what you want to do, so...
Grimstarter's got her hands on Komodo's security personnel protocols. Inside that submarine, you're going to be outmanned and outgunned.
That's everywhere I go.
So you have this guy up ahead here. All we're going to do is let him go on by, and we should be fine. And you don't have to worry about him whatsoever.
I'm just gonna lie down for a few minutes. Give a shout if anybody's coming.
Sure. Sweet dreams.
So just keep moving through this section. There are enemies sleeping in this area, so you don't want to take them out. So as long as you can knock out the guys before they trigger an alarm, you should be fine.
Who did that?
Simple method to get past this guy. It's the only way you can get past him. Unless you knock him out. And now up ahead we have a colonel. Yep, just coming this way. This guy is absolutely 100% mandatory, no matter how you look at it. You have to take this guy out no matter what. Even if your playthrough is straight up not taking anybody out, you have to take this guy out and use the retinal scanner. That's just how it is. In any Splinter Cell game, there's going to be that one thing that you have to do no matter what in order to advance the story and all that stuff.
I'm gonna go down a cup of coffee. I'll be back in a few minutes.
Can you bring me a cup?
No. You know the equipment's too sensitive for us to drink in here.
So just wait on this guy to pass and you should be fine. Alright. So now that he's passed, we can move up.
Great work, Fisher. What do we got, Grim?
Just need to find the terminal's ID number. There. Looks like we've got 5 subscribers. Satellite phones.
U.S. numbers?
Yeah. Echelon's linking them to a private military corporation. Something called Displace.
We'll run a cross-check on their recent contracts. 5 PMCs line up pretty nicely with our 5 pox boxes.
What's my part?
Amityville time. Get out. If we got the pox boxes, then there's nothing stopping us. The Joint Chiefs will want to move fast. Rendezvous with Cohen. It's about time you introduced yourself to Sedano.
What is that?
This section here, you're going to switch over to your Ring Air 4 round. And we're going to take this guy out. Now this is mandatory no matter what. So this section here, I thought was a pretty unique way to take these guys out, almost in a manner of like just having like fun with it. So this is kind of a unique way. I mean, I don't know how many people have done it this way, but I just kind of thought it was cool to do it this way. So most of the time you can take them out up there, but they can get a shot on you. That's why I did it this way. You don't have to worry about getting hit whatsoever. So I kind of thought this was a unique way to do it. I mean, I'm sure there's other ways you could possibly do it, but to me that was pretty unique, so. And really the whole goal was to not blow these up, so I wanted to take them out without actually killing them, so I was able to do it in a non-lethal way that I wanted to do it, so I thought that was pretty cool. Well, only 2 more missions left, and we'll have this game completed. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the mission, and I'll see you guys on the next one.
You need to infiltrate the TV station first. This is where Ingrid and Sedano are.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to our Splinter Cell Pandora Tomorrow walkthrough, and this is mission number 7. So this is the TV station mission.
Hey, is that your bike over there?
Yeah, why?
I think I blew my carburetor.
Tough luck.
Yeah. Do you have an Allen wrench I could borrow?
What are you doing out in the rain? Something wrong? No. Just helping some guy with a dead motorcycle. Oh, I'll let you get to it then. See you around.
So this mission, I tried a couple different ways to go about it. You can go down or up. This way, I'm actually going up. So I feel this is more of a stealthier manner. I mean, it doesn't matter what way you go, honestly. But the bottom route actually has a civilians that go back and forth. And they have guards that go back and forth. Plus, there's a big light you have to shoot out. And sometimes you can raise an alert and get caught and start getting shot at. So right here, you want to stand up and just move forward, and Sam will grab the ledge. If you do not do that, you will actually end up falling down and you'll pretty much die. So if you just stand up and move forward, don't jump or anything, and he'll automatically grab the ledge. There's also zip line, so if you go the bottom route, you can zip line over here. Basically same thing, just a different method, and you have to shoot out a light. So this section here, you want to run and then do a roll. Get up against this wall and just wait on these guys to pass. One guy's going this way, the other guy's going to be going the opposite way. You should be fine. As long as you make it past this section right here, you should be okay before that guy turns around. You want to grab this smoke grenade, as you're going to need it up ahead, because we have 5 or 6 guards that we have to take out toward the end. So I did this section a couple different ways. One of them is to actually shoot the light out and then move forward, and you should be fine. If you use the laser, you will actually have a better chance of shooting out the lights, as the reticle for this game doesn't really have that good of aiming. I mean, it's good in some sections, but with the laser we were able to take that out and not waste too many shots. This section here, you're going to shoot out the light. You're going to move up, and you're going to stop right here. Wait on this guard to go past. Shoot out this light. And then shoot this camera right here. Move up, and then shoot this light out, and then move over, because this guard's going to be coming this way. And then up on this section here, you're going to shoot this light out, because he's actually moving back toward this way, so you don't want him to see you climb this ladder whatsoever. So this section took me a little bit of time to figure out. There are mines, but you don't have to worry about them. If you stay up against this left side of the wall and just keep going, you can bypass them and not even have to use your thermals. Alright, so once you knock this guy out, pick up this flare. You will need it up ahead. And shoot this light out.
Cohen was right to mistrust Miss Carlson. There's a reason for that wolf smell under the wool. She's an honest-to-God agent. A lot more than that hapless desk jockey she was playing.
That makes sense, if a bit far-fetched that she just happened to be in the right place to luck her way into being one of Sedona's hostages.
She was at the embassy looking for Saul. The agency needed to know whether or not he was still a viable asset.
I guess they got their answer.
Get up here as quickly as you can and just wait right here. So you're supposed to do a split jump here, but if you do it right now, they will see you and they'll raise an alert. Even though you have 3 alarm stages on this level, I don't want to raise any alert at all. So once they're going the opposite way, you should be able to get up here and not have no issues whatsoever. This glass here is automatic, you have to shoot it, so...
To make America realize that no war will ever again be fought away from their shores. The Americans will never understand the cost of their rich, fat, blissfully lazy lives until the American people have felt the sting of the terror the rest of the world bears.
So just wait on this guard, you don't have to distract him or do anything. Stay in the darkness. If you go out too far, you will be in the light.
As I stand here now, unharmed, despite the best efforts of this world's so-called superpower, I know that resistance is possible. Their empire cannot extinguish the will of the whole world. Indonesia is not alone.
And now you need to find Carlson. Sedona's keeping her around as a translator and bargaining chip, but she can move through the station with relative freedom. We're hoping she can quietly get you close enough to Sedona to grab him alive. Sedona needs to be caught by surprise.
So in this section, there's two ways you can go. You can either go left or you can go right. I decided to go this way as it is the fastest way to complete this section. Now here's where you could use the flare or just shoot the light out. I recommend that you use the flare, but this will work as well. Just get behind the turret and deactivate it, and then switch over to your sticky or ring air4 round. Same thing with this guy. Shoot that light out, you should be fine. Now there's no more guys you got to worry about in this section. We just have a camera up ahead and 2 more guys to take out. So for this guy up ahead, you're going to switch over to your diversion camera and you're going to gas him. He's actually going in right now to talk to the contact that we're supposed to be meeting up with. Knock this guy out. He's mandatory. You have no other way to do it but to knock him out if you take this guy out. So just keep that in mind when you're going through this mission, that you have to knock that guy out, because the second you enter the room that we are going into to talk to our contact, it's a 2-way mirror or 1-way mirror or whatever, and he can see you. So
Hello, Ingrid.
You? I didn't think it would be you.
You knew somebody was coming?
I've managed a few brief exchanges with the agency, enough to know I need to get you close to Sedano.
Can you do that?
Yeah. There's a retinal scanner on the studio I've been authorized for.
You made yourself friendly fast.
Sure, Sedano's a sucker for a smiling woman. Would have been a different story if Soph were around. We've hired a chopper to pull Sedano out. If you can get him outside, we can get him back to the States.
Ingrid's a godsend.
I keep pinching myself.
Play along. Trail her to the warehouse. It's our best and only way to get at Sedano.
So I'm going to explain real quick. So up ahead we have 5 guards that we absolutely 100% have to take out no matter what. So the way that I'm going to take them out is using the sticky shockers and smoke grenade. We only have 1 smoke grenade. If you are on the PS3 version, you will have 3 smoke grenades or 2, 1 extra, 3 or 2. But on this version, the Xbox version, you only have 1, which is fine because we're going to take out the first 4 guards with the sticky shockers.
Up ahead, I'm going in the right-hand tunnel. You'll have to take the left-hand path. I might get slowed down with the guard, so wait for me on the other side.
We just intercepted a call from Soph. He blew Miss Carlson's cover.
Sedona knows she's CIA. Any one of these gorillas might gun her down. Don't let that happen.
Hopefully that method worked for you guys and you're able to get it on your first try.
Hey, it's my guardian angel. Thanks.
Are you alright?
Still breathing. Here, I'll open the door.
Once I have Sedona, where do I meet you?
The roof. Not the most subtle option in the world, but we're not using a military chopper, so hopefully we'll have the chance to slip by.
So all these guys are in the dark, so you don't have to worry about them whatsoever.
I need technicians. I need batteries. I need men in the studio now. Sedano's taping immediately.
I know your local intercept grabbed that, but you need to hightail it to the recording studio.
I'm getting a glut of side chatter about escape routes.
The studio's likely to be your last chance to grab Sedano. If he gets out, he'll either vanish or be killed. Neither of which we can afford.
So this section right here, just get up against this wall. Wait on this guard right here to do his pattern and go back the other way. That guard right there does not move unless you make noise. Other than that, he stays in the same position. But you want to make it over here, but not too fast, as you want to be able to scoot over to this ledge here and get out of the way, because as soon as you get over here, that guard's going to be coming right back this way. Once you see him moving back the opposite direction, you're free to move up, and you can climb up in this vent.
Who's there?
Right there, you want to make a little bit of noise and do a whistle, so you can drag them to your position, and you can get up on Sedano without getting shot at or whatsoever.
Citizens of the world, I am alive and well.
Visuals on the enemy. We can't take the risk of killing Sedano. Leave him now and you're dead.
Howdy. Go ahead. I'm ready. But we only just met.
Kill me. I'm not afraid.
No such luck.
God! Hold your position.
Great work, Fisher. You're well on track to becoming history's most unknown author of world events.
If I had any blood left, I'm sure I'd be blushing. Is Ingrid in position on the roof?
That's right, and the helicopter too. Keep Sedano conscious until you make visual contact with Carlson.
Can I get a confirmation, Fisher? Sedano's alive and you've got him?
Yes.
Fantastic. Don't worry about leaving a mess behind you on your way out. We're arranging to sweep up after you're gone.
We're not in the clear yet. Get Sedano to the roof. Ingrid's waiting.
It always shocks me how young he looks. Like a little kid compared to his face on television.
You honestly liked him?
No. Respect maybe, but I know he's a monster. He has a child's idea of war. Can't tell the difference between a citizen and a soldier. He thinks the whole world is a morally vital target.
There's only one nation on the planet fighting the whole world.
Huh. Whose side are you on?
You know I can't say that.
Yeah, I know. I don't know who you are or how you do what you do, but thank you. I hope we can work together again.
Alright, that completes mission number 7, and I'll see you guys on the next mission.
It's just about here. A cargo truck that should get you through security and into LAX.
I've arranged for a small distraction. If it comes together, it should open a small window of opportunity.
You make my job too easy.
Just respecting my elders.
And if anybody sees you, you've lost your ride and the mission's over before it begins.
You've always had a talent for the obvious, Lambert.
right, Fisher. You're inside LAX.
You're kidding. That was way too easy.
Basically, we've got gaps in the armor. And you're not the only visitor that slipped through.
Soth.
And the last ND-133, and a handful of hired mercenaries disguised as LAX employees. I'd be willing to bet they're still fresh from a smallpox vaccination, so you may be able to ID them by their higher than normal body temperature. Great. Grim, you got anything on how they're communicating?
Yeah, it's an ultra-wideband local network, node-based. They've got 10 members online, including Soth.
Then we're looking at 9 terrorists you're going to need to neutralize before you find Soth.
If all of Soth's men have been vaccinated for smallpox within the last 10 days, then it's a safe bet they're running a few degrees hotter.
What's up, guys? This is the final mission in our Splinter Cell Pandora Tomorrow walkthrough. This is mission number 8, LAX International. So this mission here took me quite a bit of time to actually figure out. It's just one of those missions that when you do it, you're not going to get it right when you go through it. So just follow what I do and you shouldn't have any issues. But it's all RNG based, especially up in this next section. But I was able to get it done, and hopefully you guys are able to do the exact same thing that I'm doing. If you notice, I have the pistol actually ready to go. That's because you're going to need that to take these terrorists out. So, and I use the thermals to actually show you which ones you have to take out.
Smart move buying your own. These cheap pieces of crap the tightwads upstairs hand out break weekly.
Oh, thanks.
Are you new here? I don't think I've seen you around before.
No, just new to the ship.
Ah, usually part of the graveyard shift.
Yeah.
Then you must know J.M. Terry.
Listen, I gotta get back to work.
Oh, sorry about that. Got a tendency to gab. Take it easy.
So this section here, you're just going to stand in this corner up against these boxes, and you're basically just going to wait on this guy to come right past. And you don't want to go up and grab him right now, because that guy right there will actually hear it and he'll come and investigate. So let this guy get ahead of you just a little bit, and you can pretty much just knock him out. And then if he's in this corner, just leave him here and you can take him out. Make sure you use the laser to take them out, and you'll know that they're actually taken out based on the envelope. So just keep moving. The guy's not going to spot you because you took out the light, so he can't see you. And sometimes it can be a little bit hard to see, but that's why we use the night vision a lot more in this last level. So, and as you can see, there's another guy right there. So this section up ahead is a lot more RNG based. And I'll explain that right here in a second. So you're going to shoot this light. It's going to get a distraction, and you can get up and grab this guy. So what I like to do is actually just take this guy all the way to this back corner here, and you can take him out with the pistol. So, and that was like a weird little glitch there.
I'm new here. Ah, well then, welcome to the team.
Thanks.
You must be Bob's replacement.
So those two are having a conversation, and one of the guys that we have to take out, which is this guy, actually heard it, and all you gotta do is just knock him out and then take him out. Now that is totally random. Sometimes he can hear you shoot, and sometimes he won't. So just make sure that when you take him out, the mail sign is blinking, and you should be good to go. We have one more guy to take out in this section up here. Now, I recommend when you get up here to shoot this light out, just so you don't get caught. So this would have been a perfect opportunity to take out this guy right here, but because the cop is up here, I didn't have that chance. So just wait for him to go by. He'll bump into that guy right there, then he'll just keep going. So This guy up ahead is one of the guys we gotta grab. I could have grabbed him, but I just did not want to run that risk of that cop actually seeing me do something, or one of the workers spot me in any way. Because you only have one alert on this level. So you want to make sure that everything that you actually do here is timed perfectly. And I use the thermals once again to show you which guy we're going to be taking out, and it's this guy with the security outfit on, and it's not the cop or that guy right there. So
Great work, Fisher.
So if you notice that cop noticed something, it's basically because that guy is not there, because we just shot him. So I was afraid that this cop was actually going to end up going all the way around. So if that happens, just grab him and then knock him out. You don't have to kill him because he's not a target, so I feel Sam Fisher would not kill a cop. He's not his target. So, and for good measure, just shoot out this light. That way the game doesn't come back and try to say, oh, you didn't hide a body. So this section up ahead here is basically simple. There's luggage, and all you're going to do to get past this one guy is just literally stay crouched and just stay on the conveyor belt, and you'll basically move right along. If you are in the right position that I am, he's not going to notice anything because you're just above that 1 meter and then it goes straight down. So even though there's light right here, they cannot see you whatsoever if you're right here. I don't even think you can take this guy out, but I mean, you might be able to. I'm not really sure, but I recommend you just stay where I'm at, and you can get past that guy. Especially if you don't save the checkpoint. I went through this whole section and I didn't save the checkpoint up until the actual next part. So just make sure that when you're going through it that you end up doing the same thing. And I switch over to the ring airflow round, so that way we could take out the guard up ahead. I tried a couple of different ways to take him out. It's just one of the ways that I did it. When I ran past, he saw me and he raised an alarm. So I basically ended up taking him out with both 4 of the air ring rounds. I only had to use 2 of them, I believe. But because this conveyor belt can give you some issues, it may take you a few times. Now, if you do take this guy out, I recommend that you shoot out the light also. And the light source is in here, so you can move up. It's just right there, as you can see. And the conveyor belt gives you a lot of problems because it's always moving, so it's going to take you a little bit of time to focus the shot and then take out the light. But once you shoot out the light, you're fine. So if you're quick enough, you could probably get by that guy if you have the correct shot, but I just wanted to play it safe and not have an alert go off. So
we have additional intel. It seems they have 2 more terrorists who have infiltrated the waiting zone in the office area.
Fisher, you cannot leave any terrorists behind. This will jeopardize the rest of the mission.
So this is the final part, and what you're going to do here is just use the SWAT turn and wait for this guy to sit down, as he will give you away and then it calls an alert. So just move very, very quietly through this section and use the SWAT turn every single chance you get. And we're going to wait on this guy right here. He's one of the guys we have to take out, so.
I gotta step out for a second.
No problem. I can cover things here.
So wait on this guy to use the keypad code, and you can get up behind him, grab him, and then knock him out, and you don't got to worry about nothing, so.
Howdy.
What the hell?
That's the question, exactly. I hope your answers are so apt. Where's Soth? Where's the ND-133?
Who's Soth?
Poindexter, Penguin, whatever he told you his name was. Where's your employer?
Whatever you know won't help you. By the time you reach him, it'll be too late for all of you.
Now they have a whole other lengthy conversation and all that stuff, but there's really no need to listen to it. I mean, you're going to take them out anyway, and I had to do this section over like a bunch of times. So there's one of those cameras you can't shoot out. I recommend you just shoot out the lights here, and you should be good to go.
Of course, ma'am. Of course. No, that's not what I meant. I didn't mean to suggest that at all. If you could just tell me your original destination. I understand that. I understand that. I'm not arguing that with you, ma'am. If you could tell me your original destination, maybe... Of course, ma'am. Albuquerque. But unless you tell me... Yes.
You were going to tell me exactly what you are supposed to do here.
It's a mistake. I'm not who you think I am.
Interesting. And who do I think you are then?
Stop! You're making a mistake!
By killing you? Probably not. Speak to me.
The boss is about to widespread it from the catwalk. I don't know anything else.
Indeed.
Sorry.
So when you knock him out, make sure you actually grab the satchel and then open up the door. Do not hit the light switch. It will mess everything up.
Sorry.
Because the guy that's on the phone in there, he will get up to investigate as to why the light switch is off.
Good work, Fisher. That takes care of all but Soth's men.
And the chatter looks like they're with Soth.
We're nearly certain he's in the catwalks above passenger ticketing. Work your way up there and find him. Neutralize him and the others, and retrieve the ND-133.
Now this guy's not a knockout or required, but because I'm going to be shooting out these lights over here, I recommend that you just knock him out so he's not a problem. Otherwise you can go over to the room and get through it that way, but it makes it a lot harder, so I'd rather just do it this way. It's a lot more easier. And if you don't know where to stand in the other room, you can get caught. I mean, I know where to stand, but I just rather do it this way. I felt it was a lot quicker. So just make sure your aiming is on. It may be off a little bit because it takes time for that to fill up. Once that gauge fills up, Sam can hold his breath, and at that point he can steady his aim like a sniper and basically focus his shots to do what you need it to do. Now shooting out all those lights, including those last two, will get these two guards to come this way. And that's fine because you want to be able to head down the escalator and you have to spot the guy and use your thermals before you can continue on. So, and you have one of those cameras you cannot shoot out. So as you can see, here comes both these guys. They're both going to come out and they're going to start walking this way, so you don't really even have to worry about them. They can't see you anyway, so.
We have an indication where Soth could be. He seems to have entered the ticketing area just below you.
Fisher, we need confirmation on this. Locate Soth in the ticketing area. We need to ID him.
Fisher, spot Soth in the area below using your thermal and binoculars.
Okay, we've got him.
Affirmative. He's carrying the last ND-133 box.
So this section here, you're going to switch over to your camera jammer. And you have to use this, otherwise you will be seen by the camera and you'll raise an alert and have to do this whole section over again. So if you don't want to have to do this whole section over again, then use the camera jammer. And you should be good to go. And you've completed this section. Now it's time to take out the last 3 guys that we have to take out, and they are mandatory kills. So alright, here we are. This is the final section. I skipped the last section because all you're doing is climbing up this elevator, and it's pretty self-explanatory, so I don't feel that I have to show you guys climbing up the escalator or up the elevator, because it's pretty easy to do. So you're just going to shoot this light out. Once you shoot this light out, you're going to shoot this light over here. As you can see, it got all 3 of their attentions. You want their attentions in order to take them out the way I'm going to take them out, which is non-lethally, of course. And then we have to basically take them out because we have a timer, and that's just how it is. And you only have, like, I think a minute to do so. So switch over to your sticky shockers and take them out accordingly. So we're going to start with this guy over here. Then we're going to take out the main guy and take out the last guy. So as you can see, we have a timer. Now, I did not see this ladder here. I could have used it, but I just didn't see it. So, and we don't have enough time anyway. So this guy was in my way. So all you have to do is just elbow him. And he's knocked out, basically. I don't look at this as an alert because there is no alarm that they can raise, obviously. So we only have 30 seconds on the timer. I believe even if you take all 3 of them out anyway, the timer's going to go off, from my understanding. So luckily we was able to take them all out. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this walkthrough, and I'll see you guys on Chaos Theory. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. Take care. Peace.
Phenomenal work, Fisher. But don't slow down. We're only a few minutes from I don't know how many thousands of dead. Get the ND-133.
I've got the box. We still have 11 minutes on the timer.
Damn. That's 5 less than we were counting on. Even my Osprey, we couldn't get it safely out of LA city limits. We need something to seal it in.
It would have to be reinforced steel to withstand the force of decompression.
We'll evacuate the airport. That should keep casualties below 1,000. Fisher, maybe you can get low fast. If the box decompresses inside some kind of containment in the basement, we may be able to get casualties down to the dozens.
I've got a better idea.